Safety is paramount at PGE, and the sooner we educate kids how to be safe around electricity, the safer they will be. In 2011, PGE partnered with Oregon Children's Theater to produce an engaging way to teach students the importance of electrical safety. Pedro's Path to Power sprinkles the script with Spanish and music to teach kids they have their own power to make smart, safe choices. In 2012, we featured Pedro and some characters from the play on our Safety Rocks float in the Rose Festival. To date, we've reached almost 18,000 kids with vitally important safety messages. We checked in with some students from Jacob Wismer Elementary after they saw Pedro's Path to Power to find out what they learned. Do you know the name of the show that we just saw?
Pedro's Path to Power.
That's right.
Pedro plays with electricity.
Pedro's Path to Power.
Right. And what do you think that means?
The path to power actually means that he is learning about power and what to do about it.
Right.
He was learning about electricity so he could be more safe.
Did you learn anything from the play?
That you always have to ask PGE before you start digging into the ground.
Because why? What happens?
Because if you dig into like a power line, you can get really injured. Do 811 instead of 911.
It's sort of like sewage lines, because if you dig into a sewage line, there could be some really big problems with the sewage.
Yeah. Do you know where electricity comes from?
Sun and power lines that comes from a power plant.
Wind.
Water.
Steam and stuff to turn into electricity.
Solar energy.
In the olden days, maybe they had to use kind of fireflies.
Do you think you could live without electricity?
No.
What's your favorite thing that electricity brings?
iPod.
iPod. Do you think you could live without an iPod?
No.
Kindle.
A Kindle.
My favorite is a computer.
What about a computer? Could you live without a computer?
No way.
No way.
I couldn't check my email status.
If you left the school right now, you were walking to the bus and saw a power line on the ground, what would you do?
Tell an adult.
I would cross the street and go to the other side, and if there's not a power line there, then I would turn back and I would go the other way, even though it's the long way, and then I would rush home and then ask my mom to call General Electric.
Do you remember what the thing that Pedro learned? It was to make what?
Smart choices.
Right. Excellent. And what do you think some of the choices he made that were smart?
He wanted to, but he could not get the kite down from the power.
Right.
Because the power line was in the way.
And what do you think that means? You need to make smart choices.
Like make the right choice. If it's for example, if like somebody was bullying somebody, you could make the right choice and stick up for them.
If there was your favorite type of candy on the floor and there was a power line near, you shouldn't take the candy.
A bad choice would be to dig into ground without asking PGE, and a good choice would be to ask PGE before you start digging into the ground.
Thanks to Pedro for setting our kids on the path to safety and making smart choices.